All right, we're making the ring walks now. Brendan Glanton's coming out first, obviously. I heard him talking earlier that Jai Opetaia has done an outrageous amount of sparring in the lead up to this fight, like much more than he would normally do. Obviously, he's out there in the US, so he's got a lot more options of sparring partners than he would have in Australia. Obviously, you got to fly him in and whatever else have you to have high level quality sparring opponents that you wouldn't normally have access to. Obviously, it was a very tight knit group in Australian boxing, so he'd have outreach to everybody here, and it's probably already done everybody that's out here. So everybody that is gone and done in the US will just benefit him in this. Like I'm hearing 40 rounds in a week sparring. Sorry, mate. If I share the screen or let you hear the fight, this video gets taken down and my channel gets striked. Look, I've got it currently on Paramount Plus. If you download Paramount Plus, fill in the details, you can get a 7-day free trial, watch the fights. As soon as they're done, cancel your free trial, and you haven't had to pay a cent. Um, just a suggestion. Obviously, I'm sure that there's plenty of websites that you can go and look for to find the fight. But like I said, I've got it going on Paramount Plus. Just use the free trial. You don't have to. You don't have to pay that way for Paramount Plus. Even if you do want to pay, it's like $7 to watch it. But my opinion would be, get it up on Paramount Plus. Use your free trial. You don't have to pay a cent. Back to what I was saying. Yeah, drive tire. What do you mean bullshit? That's literally what I'm doing. Um. Anyway. Drive tire. Lots and lots of sparring. I saw him sparring with Jared Anderson. I mean, that is a guy worth sparring with, isn't it? If you're preparing for a powerful, big hitting fighter, using Jared Anderson as your sparring partner is just world class. And yeah, he's going to be able to use Jared Anderson. Although Jared Anderson doesn't fight like Brendan Glanton in his fights, you can still replicate that style. Get Jared Anderson pushing your back, putting you up against the ropes, and see how you deal with it. Because Jared Anderson is a bigger guy than Brendan Glanton is. All right, Jai's in the ring, so we are very close to fight now. Look, I think it'll be a good fight. The two styles are going to work very, very well together. I don't see a hope for Brandon Glenn, unfortunately, in this fight. They've talked him up during the week at Suffolk, but we know that Brandon Glenn is not on the level of Jai, and Jai I expect to come in and dominate him. How quickly it happens is a different conversation. I think it'll take a little bit longer than people expect. But if Jai starts with that jab early, keeps him at distance, he's going to break Glanton. I think he can do it very quickly if he's posed, and tries to use his reach and don't just go in there and try and brawl with the guy because you put yourself at risk. It's the fight Glanton wants. The fight will probably go longer than you want it to be. This has got to be Jai come in, clinical performance, make a statement in front of this US crowd. Um, I don't know what the reach is on this. Obviously, there's only 200 people in the apex, but I wonder how many viewerships you'll forget from people that have got Paramount Plus and other streaming networks for the UFC. I wonder how many of those fans actually come across, and this is on a Sunday night in America, Monday afternoon here in Australia. How much viewership he gets, because this is the stage that you got to be on. You've got to be making a dominant performance here. US market love violence, and Drive Tyre's got that. We see that with all the knockouts. So, all right, let us know in the comments, guys, what you guys are predicting. I'm going to try and get this scoreboard working during the fight. Hopefully, it does work. Like I said, I haven't done this before, so your guess at some points is going to be better than mine. If there is any problems with the microphone, the video, please let me know in the comments. Not that there's much I think I can do about it at this point. Hopefully the computer does not die. We got 85%, but I've already used a lot. And fortunately, if I have to plug in a fucking power cord, I got to unplug the microphone, which just shit. But I, uh, I just can't decide. I can't work out whether Jai's going to make this really, 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 really light work, or it's going to take him a little bit, and the stoppage comes around 8, 9, or 10 rounds. Like it could so easily be done in three, couldn't it? You just don't know, eh? Right, just give me one moment here. Fuck yeah. Right, hopefully that didn't fuck anything up. I don't know if you guys have ever tried to set up a streaming setup in a fucking tiny little room, um, but it don't work. All right, you need a lot more space than you expect. And oh, anyway, all right, we are getting started here, guys. Let me know in the comments, in the chat, should I say, who you think's gonna. Jai is just—he's just a menace, isn't he? I'm going 6 rounds, Jai. Originally, I said it was going to take longer, but I think I'm hyped up for this, and I'm giving Jai. He's going to run through this guy. Right, Jai doing a lot of movement early, not letting Brendan Glenn close that distance. Not a lot of work from the jab from Jai. A lot more just back and forth movement, keeping away from Glenn. I think he should be trying to use that jab a lot in this fight. Glenn not as aggressive early as I thought. 40 seconds in, and he's almost trying to box with Jai, trying to close this distance. I think Glenn should be trying to be a bit more aggressive in cutting this ring off. He's getting closer to Jai. Jai not offering a lot at the moment, a lot of movement. Good left straight there though. Using a lot of lefts here, Jai. Not much work with this jab at all. Could have been held out there, but he's not throwing it. He's barely even feinting with it. A lot of it is coming just from a straight left to the body, and to the head early doors. Hook Jai up against the ropes the first time here, but Glenn doesn't close that gap and really, it's surprising how Glenn is approaching this fight. He's doing a lot more technical boxing, and a lot less aggression than I thought he would try and use early in this fight. Good right hand there, though. I don't think it quite hit him, but a glancing shot from Glenn on the chin of Jai up against the ropes. Yeah, I did a lot of film study in preparation for this fight, and it's surprising for Jai, who is a southpaw fighter, the amount of knockouts that he gets actually using his right hand rather than left. Like the Square one was the right hand on the jaw, the Nika one was the right hand. He doesn't. Ooh, Glenn's he's just not able to tie him up, not able to stop the movement from Jai. Jai's able to just keep moving around this ring, keep trying to get back to the center, and when they do, I mean, Glenn's got no chance in outboxing Jai. I think he needs to be so much more aggressive than he is, and I like the movement from Jai. I did worry, uh, you know, previous to this fight, how Jai would come about this. We know he loves to bring a war, but he's such a good technical and smart boxer that you can break him down doing that. You don't have to go in there hammer and tong and try and knock him out in 3 rounds, because you outbox him for 3 rounds, you outbox him for 4 rounds, come around 5, 6, 7, the guy's exhausted, he's losing the hunger and the will in the fight, and that's where you try and capitalize. And a close first round from Jai. You know what? I completely forgot to start the timer for the first round. I do apologize. I got sidetracked there. So let's try and fix that up. That first round was close. We'll go 10-9 for Jai. And we'll try and keep the scoreboard going. Apologies, I did forget. Let me move this around. I don't forget again here. All right, round two. Here we go. If that is that working? Like it. Good left there from Jai to the body of Glenn. Comes over the top. That left again, Jai. The jab's out there now. That right hand. He's got one of the funniest jabs, Jai, because it's not snappy. It's not much at all. It's more just feinting and feinting and feinting. Come over with that left hand, which done to do here. 3 or 4 good lefts there. Bren's he just can't close this ring. He's trying to use jabs to the body of Jai Glenn, but Jai just keeps moving and moving and moving. I think Brendan Glanton needs to just grab a hold of him. Ooh, good right hand from Glenn, but doesn't quite land. Jai on the move again, circulating and circulating to the right. Jai. Good left hand from Jai. Like Glenn was a like an NFL player. I would expect him to have better footwork and movement than what he's showing early in this fight. Obviously, he's not as quick, right, as Jai, but I thought just a little bit more than this. Somebody that an NFL player makes a career of running and tackling people, you'd expect him to be able to close this distance, get a hold of him, and at least get him up against the ropes. But Jai is just piecing him up here. Continuous movement, and off all the movement is combinations. Glenn, I'll give him one thing. Glenn does cover up well. There's a lot of shots here from Jai that are hitting shoulders, hitting biceps, lancing shots. He hasn't been able to land one clean yet. Jai. Another few jabs from Glenn just missed by an absolute mile as Jai circulates the ring. And you wouldn't even say Jai's, circulating in the middle of the ring. He's up against the ropes, and Glenn still can't close him off. He can't land his shots. Good combination there by Jai. Ooh, good body work there from Jai. Glenn gets closer then. He got closer then, but still, Jai's just able to get away from him. Glenn's not landing shots. He's just. What are we thinking, guys, so far? 2 rounds. 2 rounds to Jai, in my opinion. It's not even close. What the hell happened? I think Glanton just tripped over then. Not sure what he tripped on, but. Oh, good work there by Jai. I think it was an uppercut and then a hook right hand from Jai that landed right at the end of the second round. Go. Oh, round 3. Another 10-9 from Jai. Not even close. Glenn's not able to land a shot. Let us know in the comments, guys, what you guys are thinking of this fight so far. I like the approach from Jai. I do. I think it's the right approach. Don't get in there. Don't get into a fight you don't have to. You're so much quicker. You're so much more skillful. Stay on the outside and keep working the punches. All right, round 3. Let me start this timer. All right, round 3. Here we go, guys. I want to see some CompuBox stats so far through 3 rounds here because Glanton hasn't just not landed shit. He's not tying him up. He's not. Oh, great uppercut there from Jai. Glanton's closed the distance here though. Glen's getting closer. But he's still not landing the punches. There we go. A right hand to the head and then a right hand to the body from Glenn, and he's got Jai tied up against the ropes. Good body work there as well from Glenn. That's what he's got to do. That's what he needs to do. Glenn needs to just make this a mess. Start ensuring a bit of chaos, close that distance, and start punching. Or he's going to get outworked over the course of this fight, and I don't believe Glenn can go past 7 or 8 rounds. I think he gasses out too much, especially if he's chasing Jai around like he is now. He's tied him up again here, but Jai gets out again. Glenn, if that's your game plan, you've got to be able to tie him up better than that. Good combination there by Jai. Even on the inside, Jai's doing well against Glenn. Glenn's just not got that output. More movement from Jai to the right every single time. Just gets out of that pocket. Good right hand there by Glenn. A bit low, but uppercut just misses. But a great right to the body by Jai. And that's what you got to do. Get those elbows down. Yeah, there has been some questionable opponents that Jai has faced, unfortunately. Not that you can really blame Jai for that. It's the opponents that he's basically been getting, because IBF mandatories, people not wanting to fight him, you get that. And unfortunately, cruiserweight, can't say that there's a whole host of people that are really making a claim for higher honors. Got a few names, but they're here and there, aren't they? And the guys that you want to see in verse don't want to get in there. Good left to the head and then followed up to the body by Jai. Missed a right uppercut though. You know what? Come 3 rounds, this performance so far by Jai, exponentially better than his performance against Sin Cara. I know we saw a knockout that was just unbelievable from Jai, but so far, first 3 rounds, very, very concentrated by Jai. And, I just, yeah, you can't really give a round so far to Glenn. Just bear with me for 1 second here. Try and get a bit more light. Tell me if that is better. Or not. What are we saying? 20 to 18 Jai. Yeah. I mean, I'm 3 rounds. I haven't given Glanton 1 round yet because I haven't seen enough from him. I guess the good thing for Glanton is you've gone 3 rounds so far with Jai and you haven't been hurt yet. I don't think Jai's really sitting on the punches yet. But is that the other round? On highlights here. All right, round 4, guys. Glanton, very aggressive at the start there, on the front foot, trying to get Jai up against the ropes. That's what he's got to do. You can't go the best part of 8, 9 rounds here from Glanton's standpoint of just chasing him around and not being able to land because he's just getting picked off. You've got to change it up. You've got to get aggressive. You've got to get in close here against Jai and try something, because right now you're just getting outboxed on the inside, you're getting outboxed on the outside, and every time you close the distance, Jai's getting out there. You look at that fight. Max Kellerman's, I've got him in my ear here. He's saying that, it takes a while for Glenn to get going. You watch that fight against Chris Boom Smith. The first few rounds were his best rounds. It took 6 rounds odd to get rid of Lucas Brown, and all of those rounds he was able to close the distance. I think they're making too many excuses for Glanton. I think he gasses out after about 8, and he's just chasing Jai. Jai is piecing him up. This is better by Glenn getting him up there, but even still, Jai's the one landing the biggest shots. Uppercuts from Jai. There's another one. A left uppercut and followed by 3 brutal right hooks and then a right uppercut from Jai. It's heating up here, and Jai is getting the better of it in every single instigation here. Another good left uppercut from Jai. He's all over him. He's all over Glanton at the moment. Another left hand from Jai. Left hand to the body from Jai. Then up to the head. Good trade there from Glenn. He landed a few, but I think Jai still got the better of it. Glenn tries an uppercut but gets blocked. It will be interesting to see what sort of chin Glanton shows here. If he gets hit with a bomb like Sinkara did, Sequeira did, Niaka did, Massey did, any of these guys, it will be interesting because Glenton is a big dude. He's got a fat neck, a big head. It will be interesting to see if Jai sits down on one of these and gets clean through, how he eats it. The fact that this IBF belt has been stripped from Jai is, it's a joke, isn't it? Because he should be holding all these belts, but we all know what Zuffer's standpoint was on the other belts coming in, and I guess he's made a judgment call here that maybe he thought that the IBF weren't going to strip him, but good work there from Jai up against the ropes. A right that just sort of got underneath Glanton, right on the chin. All right, there's another round and another dominant one by Jai. I think that might be his best round so far for Jai. Round 5. Right, round 5. Here we go, guys. Let us know in the chat, guys, what you guys are thinking of this fight so far. If there's anything else you guys want to talk about, put it in the chat, and we'll try and discuss it as well. Tim Tszyu made an announcement this morning. If you are an Australian boxing fan, he's going to announce his fight tomorrow. I'm hearing it's going to take place Easter Sunday, so April 5th, somewhere in Australia. Like I said, all details to come out tomorrow, and the video will come out tomorrow announcing that fight. So make sure you are subscribed to the channel, put those notification bells on so you don't miss a video. And you know what? Hopefully another live stream, because like I said, I want to get these done. Oh, I've not started the timer. Round 5, here we go. I think it's a matter of when, not if, here for Jai. It would be a matter of when he lands this big shot. At the moment, you can see it going. You can see it going the distance. So it wouldn't surprise me, but Jai might be just waiting for the opportunity to really start sitting down, and that is when Glanton starts to tire. Good uppercut there from Jai in the clinch. Another good uppercut, this time by the left hand by Jai. Lands, good right hook there by Jai that lands flush. Glen's able to close the distance now, but the work on the inside is all Jai. Glenn looks like he's more interested in wrapping the arms up and making it a mess than it is landing those shots, whereas Jai is in there, but he's able to rip to the body. He's able to get those uppercuts through. So even when Glanton's on the front foot, closing the distance, a good right hand there by Jai, and I think he's hurt Glanton there. A good left uppercut, a few good left uppercuts from Jai to the body as Glanton tries to hold on. I think that right hook hurt Glanton then. Few good uppercuts there from Jai to the body. Glenn also been able to land a few shots on the inside here in this clinch. Few good headshots there again by Jai. I do wonder how much work has gone into this camp of just inside fighting from Jai, because we knew that's what Glenn wants to do, and we haven't really seen Jai in a professional fight really have to show his clinching and his, inside fighting that much because basically everybody's fought. He's either I think Jai's hurt him here. A good uppercut there from Jai, and it did wobble Glenn. Glenn's he's got a jaw on him. I said I wonder how Glenn takes these punches. He's taken the punches, but Jai's getting closer and closer here on the inside, landing right uppercuts, landing right hooks, doing the damage to Glenn. And another round, I believe, this one to Jai, unless Glenn can do something in the last 20 seconds. A good right uppercut there from Jai. Right hook as well, followed by a left uppercut that misses. Another right hook by Jai. He's just piecing him up here, even on the inside. Oh, and Jai goes to the floor. I don't know if that was a low blow or... Yeah, low blow there by Glenn on the inside. 6 seconds left of this round. A bit hard to see. Hopefully they show us a replay, but it was a low blow by Glenn in the fifth. Yeah. Right on the cup from Glenn. Also inside fighting. Good left hand there by Jai to end the round, and another competent round by Jai. You can't give one so far to Glenn, in my opinion. I'll be back in a moment. All right, apologies, guys. Jai's corner, though, not impressed with him so far. They're telling him he's doing way too much fighting on the inside, way too much holding on. Let's get back to boxing. Let's get back to winning this fight. I think he's dominating him on the inside as well, and I think he's actually getting clean shots in, but I can understand. Don't take the risk of fighting on the inside, when you're so good on the outside, but it's a good fight so far. That is the start of the sixth. What are you guys thinking so far? Come 5 rounds so far. I think they just said 33 power punches from Jai. Missed what they were talking about. Apologies. Good uppercut there by Jai. Guys, make sure you subscribe to the channel, like this video, get in the chat, let me know what you guys are thinking. Good work there by Jai. Some rips to the body, followed up by to the head. Oh, a right hook there that landed clean from Jai. But Glenn, he's eating these punches well. I'll give him credit. He's eating them very, very well. And you do question, is Jai better off doing this inside fight? Because it does seem like he's having lots of success landing these punches. His corner's telling him to stay at distance, but it's not as though he's taken damage. You look at the damage Chris Smith took when he took on Glanton on the inside. Jai's not taking that. Jai is all over him on the inside. So I don't mind either approach. Obviously, it's more entertaining if he's fighting on the inside than circulating because the work on the outside is a little bit more just technical and not that war. But, any means necessary in my opinion. And Jai is all over him. This is the 6th round now. I haven't given one to Glenn, and I don't believe you could give one to Glenn. So, Glenn's getting to a point where it's knockout or nothing because, great straight left hand there by Jai. It was good work there by Glenn on the inside land, the left hook to Jai. Not much power, but still lands, still a good shot. Jai's a strong dude, man. Like, everybody thought he was going to get out-muscled by Glenn on the ropes. Oh, what are we doing here? Oh, piss off. He's just deducted a point from Glenn for holding. 1 point deduction from Glenn in the 6th. So we'll have to take that into note come the scorecards. I don't even... Yeah, I can. All right. I don't believe that's a good point to be deducted. We knew that's what Glenn does. Jive Tie's holding on as well. I think that's a poor call by the referee. Referee should know that that's Glanton's fight style, and they're not as though they're holding on doing nothing. It's not like there's illegal shots in the back of the head, nothing like that. It's both guys holding on, both guys fighting on the inside. I don't really have a problem with it. Obviously, I'd prefer a more technical boxing match of these guys throwing hands, but you're not going to get that with Brendan Glanton. So, oh, great uppercut from Jai. I think Jai's obviously done a lot of study as well because you watch that Brown fight, you watch that Chris Bill Smith fight, the amount of uppercuts these guys were doing. Chris Bill Smith with a lead uppercut was brutal, and Jai's much replicating that successful punch that Chris Bill Smith was able to do. And Brandon Glanton, he's getting overrun here. Let me add that to the scorecard. Reset that at that. So another 10 points to Jai, 8 points to Glenn. It's dominance, isn't it? Let us know what you guys think in the comments below. Like I said, if there's any problems with the audio, the visuals, let me know in the comments here. Like the video if you are new. I do want to start doing live streams. I think they're more interactive. I feel like we're all watching the boxing fights together, so we might as well watch them together. Yeah, let me know in the comments. Touch the body straight up the middle is what Glanton's corner's telling him. I think he needs to just start sitting on his punches and throwing a bit more. You might gas out, but at the moment, you're down by 7 points come through to the 7th round that we're on now. So, you got to get with it. What are you waiting for at this point? Yeah, you might get out of here. You might not be knocked out again, but it's 4 losses on your resume. If you weren't already counted out, you will be. Sorry, guys, I think I started that timer a bit early. Let me restart that. Apologies. We're a bit behind here, but we are supposed to be about 10 seconds ahead of where we are. I do apologize. Great combination there by Jai. That straight left is just menacing from Jai. What are we at? About there. Apologies, guys. Yeah, it is a mismatch. Pardon me. Jai's all over him, isn't he? But we all knew that. Zuffa Boxing can say what they want about 50-50 fights and everything else, but we all knew coming into this fight that Jai Opetaia should absolutely dominate this guy, and he is up until this point. Yeah, look, Conor Benn. The problem I had with Conor Benn and his announcement, it's I don't really have a problem with Conor Benn. I thought these fights against Chris Eubank Jr. were good. They were entertaining. The first one was close. The second one wasn't close, but for reasons that weren't really in Conor Benn's control. Conor Benn, I would take much more seriously if, after all that shit talk he did following the Chris Eubank Jr. victory, that he actually did get in there with a Shakur, a Garcia, a Haney, one of these guys that he's been talking shit about since. The fact that he came out and announced that he's going to be fighting Regis Prograis, that was the disappointing part. It was. Yeah, 15 million bucks for what? I know. I think he only got 8 million for the Chris Eubank Jr. fight, and that was one that we actually all wanted to see. There was some sort of legacy in that fight. There was some sort of interest in that fight. The fact that we're getting Regis Prograis, neither of which is a world champion. Regis Prograis hasn't been on the greatest run at all. It's baffling. It is, and I keep hearing Conor Benn talk about that he wants to become a welterweight champion, but when is he actually going to go and fight at welterweight, have a proper contest at welterweight against a welterweight? Because Regis Prograis is not a welterweighter. These uppercuts from Jai. Glanton bleeding from the mouth. Left hand there from Jai, followed by an uppercut from... He's all over him. He is. Even on the inside here, when you think Brendan Glanton might be able to hold him back and do his work, he's getting dominated. And it just shows how strong Jai Opetaia is. And Brendan Glanton, he's doing a few shots to the body, a few to the head, but he's not really sitting on any of them, and none of which are deterring Jai Opetaia from wanting to fight from the inside. Even Jai Opetaia's corner's telling him, get back on the outside and fight this guy. Well, Jai Opetaia's obviously not worried about anything that's happening on the inside. He's all over him and running this fight. That's another 10-9 round to Jai, and we're at 70-62. What are you guys thinking so far? Do you guys have the same scorecard as I do? I would assume you do. I can't see there's been a round that Glanton has won. Maybe really early, like the first round, there wasn't a lot going on. You could maybe make a case for Glanton because but like there wasn't much going on. Once again, Draptai's corner telling him, make the space. Don't sabotage your own work fighting from the inside. Land these big punches from the outside. Keep that distance. But I don't know whether Dry's just isn't listening, whether Glanton's aggression is just giving him no choice. I don't know. Only Dry will know that. Like I said, I think he's having so much success on the inside anyway. There's a little bit more risk, but I forgot to add a round on there. I have. Apologies, guys. These uppercuts, left uppercuts and right hooks from Jai are just dominating Glenn over the course of this fight, and Glenn's got just no answers to it at all. Make sure if there's any problems with this microphone that you please do tell me. I've had some problems with a bit of thumping noises and stuff with this microphone, which I'm a bit. Another low blow there by Glanton. Draptai goes down, takes a knee. You know, this referee was quick to deduct a point off the clinching. Wouldn't surprise me if he's going to be very quick to deduct a point off low blows. That's 2 now. I think the first one was round 5 or round 6. Round 8, another low blow. Almost the exact same thing. Almost a carbon copy of that first low blow. Inside work, an uppercut from Glenn lands low. You got to get those punches up. I think Jai versus Benavidez would be a good fight. I think it'd be an unbelievable fight. I expect Benavidez to beat Zurdo Ramirez. Lots of people saying Zurdo Ramirez has a very good chance in that fight. I think David Benavidez is an absolute monster. And sorry, are they deducting a point here, or is that a final warning? I think it's a final warning. I think it's a great fight, and it should be. Hey, he's deducting another point from Brandon Glenn in this 8th round for low blows. So 1 point deducted for holding, 1 point deducted for low blows, and Brandon Glenn is now, come the end of this round, it's 70-62 at the end of the 7th round. So at the end of this round, it'll be 80-60 odd. You're at a point now where you've got to start trying to knock this guy out. It's no more playtime. It's no more, all right, let's hold him down and try and get a decision. This is, you've got to knock this guy out. Guy holding him now. It'll be interesting if Jai's the one holding on, whether the referee deducts one as well, because that's final warning for Jai for holding on as well. Well, you got to do that, man. But I do think it disadvantages Glanton massively, because the referee should know that that's Glanton's fight style and should allow for that. Not excessive holding, not holding that disrupts the fight, but I thought they were both doing good work with the holding anyway. Landed some good work in the body when he closed that distance. I wasn't able to hold on to Jai. Right over the top by Glenn. Doesn't get through the guard, but it was a good shot. They're the shots that you got to see him throwing. But yeah, Opetaia versus Benavidez. It should be for 3 belts. I think it's the best fight in the division, but I do. What Benavidez wants to do is, I'm not sure yet, because there has been a lot of talk that he's going to drop straight back down to take on Bivol or Benavidez, Bivol or Beterbiev, and not take on Jai, which will be a shame. I want to see Jai versus Noel McKaylee, and I thought that's the fight we were set to get after they did that face-off. He's just got to get bigger and better. I still think he runs through Noel McKaylee, and don't get me wrong, but it's just not a lot. Oh, great right uppercut there from Jai, and it looked like it almost sunk Glenn. Like Glenn, every time he comes in, he's putting his head down to put it up against Opetaia's chest, and Opetaia is reading it every single time and landing that uppercut. Some good body work there by Jai. 10 seconds left of the 8th. Going to be another 10-8 round for Jai after that point deduction. What is Jai? Is he Samoan? Yeah, he's Australian Samoan. I believe he was born in Australian, but very, very rich Samoan heritage. Uh, all right. What do we guys think Plant needs to do to win this fight here? Because so far, from the outside, he's getting outboxed, and from the inside, he's getting pieced apart as well. I think Glan's at a point where you've just got to release all your defensive worries. Say, I'm not going to defend anymore, and go for his head. If you want to preserve not being knocked out, that's great and all, but look at his forehead, guys. There's a big ball forming on the forehead between the eyebrows of Brandon Glanton. What that is caused from, I'm assuming the uppercuts from Jai. It's the only punch, unless it's a headbutt, that I can see. Another good work there from Jai. Glenn's able to close the ring off, but then he's not able to tie him up. He's not able to go back to work, and Jai's asserting his dominance now. He's all over him now. Glanton covering up. I think it's a matter of time, guys. Another great uppercut there by Jai. I think Glanton's coming to an end here. If Jai can land one of these clean again, I think we're saying goodnight to Brandon Glanton, because he's shelling up. He's not offering much at all here. Jai running rings around him. These uppercuts piecing him apart. Even those right hooks that Jai's throwing, just all over him. Following this watch along, I will be making a reaction video, so make sure you are subscribed and have the notification bells on to catch that video after this. Good left hand there by Jai. Just straight through the guard. Now a right uppercut. More body work there by Jai. Big shot thrown by Glenn. A big right hook, but misses by a mile. He's just got to land one Glenn and could change this fight. But the problem is he's not even looking like landing that one shot. He's not throwing it very often either. There's a like almost shoe shining to the body, and that's about all Glenn is offering at this point. So it is a bit pointy for Glanton's camp. But we knew Jai was going to be able to dominate him in a boxing setting. It was about making this chaotic. It was about making this aggressive. It was about making this a mess from Glenn, and he's just been unable to do that. And even when he has like this, drive against the ropes, Jai's able to muscle himself off, punch with him, and Glenn's not. Oh, good right there by Glenn. That's better. A left as well from Glenn. There was two clean punches there by Glenn that landed on Jai, and Jai trips over. But that was better work there by Glenn. There was some punches there that landed for him. For the first time in this fight, you saw Jai's neck swivel a little bit. You saw that jaw spin around. And that's what Glenn's got to do. But Jai's he's just elite, man, and Glenn's not. He doesn't have that pedigree, right? Jai staying at distance again. I think it's a smart move here from Jai. Make him chase you. Use that jab. Follow it up with those long lefts. He's not able to do anything about it. Glenn's only hope is to fight on the inside, and even that is a small hope, but it's a hope. It is something, and we saw him land some shots in this round. I still think it's another good round there by Jai. I don't know whether Glanton did enough, but if there was ever a round you were going to give him, it was probably that one. They're not happy at all in that Glanton corner. I think I forgot to start the round counter for that one, so I do apologise for that. Guys, this is the first watch along that I've done on this channel. So we will get better at this. I will learn how to use OBS a little bit better. Let me know if you want to see more of this stuff. I don't get the opportunity very often to do it. So yeah, just let me know. I've got to try and upgrade the setup anyway. Haven't been able to commit that sort of money to it at the moment, so it is very basic. You know the economy in Australia, you'll know what I'm talking about because yeah, it's not great. Sure, where you guys are in the world as well, there's some economic problems as well, but we will try and get it done. Um, I started that too early then. Yeah, Brendan Glenn's head is a mess at the moment. What do you guys reckon? Papu Opetaia telling Jai to finish this fight. Let's get him out of here. Time has come. I do believe that. I think Glenn was hurt in that ninth. I think he had the opportunity to stop him in that ninth. He's shelling up. He's not offering a lot. Every time Jai lands these clean uppercuts, these clean hooks, even the straight left, it's getting through. And I think it's a matter of time here for Jai. Good right hand there by Jai. The left and then the follow up right misses. But if it lands, man, you know what? Say what you will about Brandon Glenn as an opponent, whether he's on the level or not. I do like this fight for Jai. Oh, great right uppercut there by Jai. Just gets straight through the guard of Brandon Glenn. I think it's a fight he needed. I don't necessarily like when fighters go through runs of 7, 8, 9 fights of no real pressure, no real adversity when you're dominating your opponent like he did Massey, Nika, Sequoia. You know, coming into that Sin Cara fight, I think that's why he got caught early in that second round was because he was so complacent. He had so much success with nothing coming back to him in his previous fights that he got ahead of himself and got caught. This fight here, you know, Glenn hasn't offered a lot, but Jai's been able to go 10 rounds against a guy that fights a very different style to what Jai is used to. And he's piecing him up here. I think this is going to be the end of the fight, guys. 1 minute 11. The referee's closing in. Jai's landing big shots, uppercuts. Glenn shelling up. Oh, good right though from Glenn. An uppercut from Jai in response, but Glenn landed a right as well. Left hand by Jai, straight through again. Uppercut and a left from Jai, followed by a right hook. Another right uppercut from Jai. It's one way traffic, guys. 190 to 94 punches landed in favor of Jai Opetaia. Pardon me. Jesus. Sorry, just give me a second. Fuck, almost died. I do apologize for that. I don't know what the fuck just happened then. Fuck, that's real life for you guys. That's another round for Jai. That's another round there for Jai. Sorry, guys, I'm just trying to get my bearings after that. Don't know what the fuck just happened. Apologies, guys. Trying to fucking kill me on a live stream. Where are we at? Round 11, 100 to 88. That's right, isn't it? Big gap, isn't it? 10 rounds to Jai with 2 deducted points. All right, in between rounds, I'm just going to try and fix myself up here. All right, apologies, guys. Oh, fucking hell. All right, 2 rounds to go, guys. Are we going to see Jai finish him or not? Jai can finish it in one punch. Jai can. We've seen it plenty of times. It just so far we haven't seen it. We just haven't seen it land tonight. For whatever reason that is. Are they deducting another point off Glanton here? Sorry, guys. I'm still trying to recover from choking on my beverage. Oh, what are we doing, man? He's deducted another point for holding. It was a point off Glanton then, wasn't it? I believe it was a point off Glanton. Guy did not get knocked down. No. He's eaten a lot of low blows from Brandon Glenn. Glenn's already been deducted 3 points. The point got deducted here again, but no, a few shots too under the belt from Brandon Glenn. He has been on his knees a few times in this fight, Jai, whether from slipping over, low blows, just clinch work. I don't know what that is a result of in this fight. Obviously, the ones that are low blow, those are obvious. 208 punches to 105 landed in favor of Jai Opetaia at 43%. That's just dominance, isn't it? It's just. This round's probably been one of Glanton's better rounds. It has, and even in one of his better rounds, he's probably lost it and he's got deducted a point. If I did read that right, I do believe it was a point from Glenn. Good left hand from Jai straight through the guard. It just does. It's a good performance from Jai. It's a shutout. It's 12 rounds. I said this very well could happen. That could be a shutout victory. Oh, right upcut from Jai. It's just, is he content with a shutout? We know Jai likes to get the knockouts, and unfortunately, it just hasn't come in this fight. I think Jai's fought excellent though. Glenn's showed a good chin. It's just the fight has been a bit messy. It hasn't been a technical boxing match. The guard's been up from Glenn. The knockout just hasn't come. And even this round 11, no, is a close round. You know what? It is a close round. But then again, Jai just a great combination to end the round. Glenn covering up, and it's dominance. It's dominance, and it's another round that Glenn loses a point. So coming the 12th round, we're at 110.96 on my scorecard, which really should be. That's not right. It is. Yeah, it is. Sorry. Yeah, I'm just looking at it. It's just something looks wrong about my scorecard, but I don't think there's actually an error in my scorecard because it should be 110 to 99 minus 3 deductions from Brendan Glanton. So yeah. What do you think is next for Jai after this? Your guess is as good as mine. After losing the IBF belt, you know what? I have no idea because our other governing body is going to sanction him to fight the champions. Like, is Noel McCallion versus Jai going to happen? Is the WBC going to allow it? Those are the fights we want to see. There's only a few names that we want to see. If it's not a champion, you're probably looking at Chris Smith. But Chris Smith, if that IBF belt is up for grabs, will probably be fighting for it. And Jai won't be invited to that party. So, nobody would have guessed that Jai was going to take on Brendan Glenn. And I wouldn't be surprised if his next opponent is either a champion, because he's allowed to fight the champion, or it's somebody that we really didn't ask to see him fight. And that's the unfortunate thing for Jai. This suffer contract and this IBF ruling has thrown a lot through the loop. I think we've got to see what happens between Benavidez and Zurdo Ramirez. If Benavidez does get through him, does he vacate those belts? Does he fight Jai Opetaia? Does he fight somebody else? There's a few things up in the loop here, and honestly, I don't really have the answers for you. What do I want to see Jai do? I want to see him fight a champion. I want to see it against Noel McCallion. I want to see him fight the winner of Zurdo Ramirez versus Benavidez. He's piecing him up here. It's just one-way traffic from Jai. I think he's searching for the knockout. 2 minutes left of the round. Will it come? Did I not start the timer here? Apologies, guys. Get that to where we are. Minute 50 left. But yeah, I don't know. be honest, it's such a shit situation for Jai with this IBF belt being removed. Another good uppercut there from Jai. Right up, he's all over him. He is. I think he's searching for the knockout here, Jai. He's ripping to the body. He's ripping to the head. Brendan Glanton's defense is shattered. I think Brendan Glanton is shattered. He's just not used to being dominated like this and having no success over 12 rounds. And Jai with these uppercuts, man. Right, he's leading with the left over the top and then coming underneath with those right uppercuts. Even the left body work is good from Jai. I think he needs to throw a few more hooks. Rip one to the body under the right elbow and then come across over the head. Straight left there from Jai. 1 minute left of the fight. Will Jai get the knockout? Why he'd be willing to sorry. Oh shit! I just missed whatever happened then. Straight left hand from Jai. It's hurt Brandon Glenn. Right hook, right uppercut from Jai. Can Jai finish this fight? Left hand from Jai. Left to the body from Jai. Brandon Glenn covering up, holding on. I think Glenn's trying to find the end of this fight. I'll answer your comment in a minute about why Jai gave up that IBF, because to be honest with you, it's not his choice. Right uppercut from Jai. They're fighting on the inside. 16 seconds left. I think Brendan Glenn's going to see out this fight. He's ate a big left hand in this round, though. Right uppercut there from Jai, and that is the fight. Jai Opetaia goes 12 rounds with Brendan Glenn. Glenn hurt in the 12th from a left hand, but sees the final bell. Respect shown from the two fighters in the middle. Look, guys, you'll see my scorecard up at the top. No real surprises, if I'm being honest with you. I don't think my scorecard is too outrageous. It should be 120 to 108, but you also have 3 points deducted. What did you guys think of that fight? Now, let's just have a look. Bang, a left hand right on the chin of Brendan Glenn. Great. I think this was a great fight for Jai. I think 12 rounds for Jai, it goes a lot further than 4 rounds against Sequeiro, 5 rounds against Neaka, 8 rounds against Sin Cara. Because, you have the highs and lows of a fight. You get the 12 rounds. If you want to fight a guy like Benavidez, you need that conditioning. You need to be ready to go 12 rounds of war. And, there's no better fitness than being fight ready, You can train as much as you want in the gym, sparring, but nothing compares to being in that ring and fighting for 12 rounds. And the fact that he's been able to do 12 rounds today will benefit Jai greatly, in my opinion. The IBF have removed that belt because they did not sanction this fight. When the IBF don't sanction a fight, as soon as the fighter steps into the ring of an unsanctioned fight, the IBF remove his belt. So realistically, Jai had 2 options, and that was not fight today and hold on to the belt, or step into that ring, take on Brendan Glenn, and immediately that belt is gone. Realistically, he signed a contract with Zuffa, didn't have the choice of not stepping in the ring. So whatever miscommunication problems happened in the preparation of signing for Zuffa in this fight, I don't know, but it is a shame for Jai. All right, guys, well, thank you very much for being part of this watch along. The decision is coming up in a moment, so I'll let you know what the official scorecard is. To be honest with you, it could be just about anything. 574 punches thrown to 299, 250 landed to 118, 176 to 60 landed to the head, 74 to 58 landed to the body, all in favor of Jai Opetaia, the ring, and the new Zuffa champion, in my opinion. I'd love to know what you guys think of that fight if you're in the chat. All right, guys, scorecards. All 3 judges have it 119 to 106. They gave Glenn 1 round. And the new Zuffa champion is Jai Opetaia. You know what? Really quickly, he's been presented the Zuffa belt, but Mick Francis is standing next to him with the ring belt and the IBF belt. So, look, your guess is as good as mine. What the hell is going on with these belts? But he is the new world champion. Let us know in the chat, guys, what you guys thought of the fight, of the live stream. You want to see more of this stuff on the channel. Guy saying he was okay with the performance. His dad's pissed off about it. There's no damage to Jai's face. Look at him. He'd go pose for Vogue now. Absolutely no damage at all. Oh, Scheme Star, thank you very much for the love, the interaction on the live stream as well. I do appreciate it, mate. Gotta love a Jai interview, eh? Possibly the most unprofessional. And you gotta love it. Look at all these Samoans that have come out to show Jai the love and the support. You gotta love it. It's what Jai is all about at the end of the day. These Samoan guys that have come out and shown him support, his love for Australia, his love for Samoa, fighting with his heart on his sleeve. That's Jai in a nutshell. Oh, he's going to say who he wants to fight. Hmm. All right. He didn't um he didn't name an opponent. Um all right, he's asking about Zerto and Benavidez. He's not he's willing to fight anybody. I don't think he'll answer this question. All right, he said that, he's the Zuffa champion, but he hasn't lost sight of the goal of being unified and undisputed. He wants to clear up this IBF problem. There's been a lot of white noise. See what's going on there, but the goal doesn't change. He's been stripped before, and he's searching for more belts. So that's what Jai's got to say following the fight. Look, they keep asking about this move to heavyweight, and he always gives the same answer. Why do we ask the same questions? I feel like he's going to give the same response of, yeah, I move up to heavyweight once I become undisputed. That's yeah, I could fucking tell you that, Max Kellerman. Come on, ask a better question than that. We know he wants to become undisputed. We know he wants to be unified. Maybe Max has been told what to say, but anyway, I'm going to go and make a reaction video now. That's going to be a pre-record on the channel. Thank you all for being part of this first live stream on the channel. We're building something over here. Some great content over here. Some work with some boxes here and there that I want to try and increase this year, but we'll see what happens. It's very hard to get some stuff done. It's very political. It's very, you know what it's like. So we'll see what we'll do. But I'm going to make a pre-record now. Thank you for the love, and I'm out of here, guys. See ya.